It's Brooke,
And
and
Tess.
we're back.
Hey.
It is time. It is Monday. It is Percy Jackson Day.
Yes, finally.
We had to wait a week after getting spoiled with 2
Ugh.
episodes, but we finally there was, like, Christmas, and maybe we spent time with our families and stuff, but, like,
Maybe. I guess a little bit.
Percy Jackson is what I've been thinking about the
It's
whole time.
life.
I was like, "Yeah, but what's gonna
But
happen
what's
next?"
gonna
As I
happen?
know what's gonna happen, but, like, I know what's gonna happen in the big thought
The
process of knowing
big.
what's gonna happen. I don't know how
Exactly.
they're gonna do it.
Amazing.
I did see someone a react that got recommended to me the day this episode came out at, like, 9 AM, and I was like, "Who is editing that fast?" I was like, "Sorry, guys, you're
Not
waiting."
me. If you're here right now, you could have watched this earlier.
That is true. You
If
could have watched this last week on Patreon.
you could have watched it on Patreon. But if you're here now, you gotta get down in that comments.
Yeah.
Like,
There
subscribe, bell, all that stuff for
Patreon
more
will
of
also
Brooke.
be linked if you wanna watch episodes 4 and 5 early, or, our $5 tier on Patreon, you get uncut. So you watch the whole thing with us, so it feels like you're watching
All of us
with
talking over
your
each
weird friends you
other.
met on the internet.
All of us talking over each other. Every single second of us annoying each other constantly. Uh, and
Dude, if you wanna hyper analyze us, that is where you do
that's
it.
where you got to go. You got to get in that Patreon to do that. But
Oh god, it's too real.
but for now, I'm coming back with my answer to last week's question, which I evaded last week
You did.
because I wasn't sure what answer I wanted to give. And I waited and I said I would give the definitive answer this week to what cabin I would want to be in. And I finally decided that it's Apollo's cabin, one of the minor gods, but the god of music, people, um, artistic things, and also Artemis's twin. Oh, then we get to be
Oh.
twins. That's
Well, we are
fun.
kind of in that way the same person, except you're very extroverted and I'm very
Exactly.
introverted when it
It's
comes
like
to things like that.
the same but opposite
Oh, you know,
polar.
Apollo's cabin has like raves and shit, like,
Yeah.
and then like
Music
Artemis's
and
cabin, they're like
humanities.
reading and drawing
And
animals, and
Artemis
I'm
is
like,
like, I'm
hmm,
preparing for my hunt tomorrow, so
thank
shut
you.
the fuck up.
Shut up. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It
I think
makes
that's a
sense.
good one.
I felt good about it when I chose it. I was like, I feel good about this choice actually upon my
That works
research.
to me. I feel like, yeah. And you also read the next chapter in the book.
I did. I read the next couple chapters. So this week I caught up. I made sure to catch up. So I have now read, hopefully, I'm pretty sure I read the next like two events that happen in the book. So I think I will be, I don't know what is, I didn't even, I tried to like keep
Yeah.
my eyes closed to make sure I didn't see like what this episode was called or anything. But I
10
read the next
o'clock.
two things that happen.
Yeah, it
So
seems like their kind of big events are being like one
one
episode
episode. So I read the
each.
next
So,
two big events, so I'm hoping that I'm covered for this whole episode for us.
okay. Yeah, but yeah, because I think, yeah, Capture the Flag came a little sooner than maybe we thought it would.
Yeah, maybe a little
But
bit,
I
but
was okay with that. I think the pacing has been really good so far.
yeah.
Also, if I
Hell yeah.
don't see him flossing more in this episode, that is literally the part we laughed the hardest at.
It honestly
It was so funny.
gave me so much life. Like,
But yeah, I'm ready to dive into the episode now, and I
let's
bet they are
go.
too, so let's do it.
And that should be doing it.
It said no.
It said no.
It said no Percy Jackson for you.
There we go. Let's go.
Did you see it?
Oh, don't
She
make me watch
attacked
his
my
mom
mom.
die again.
So this is the kid who killed the Minotaur.
Chiron's been promising her for years. A demigod would arrive who was fated to go on a quest that even Chiron couldn't prevent.
That if he doesn't return the mask to both, there will be war.
Your mother was stolen.
Mom.
Ba-bam. just his creepy little. Is this just his creepy
Yeah, whose
little house?
fucking murder room is it?
Oh, it is. Oh.
He's like, why do I live in a fucking antique store?
That's your house now.
Bitch.
I'm Percy.
No, I remember this.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, okay. It's the Oracle.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not a hero. I'd be like, I gotta go.
You seem busy.
What?
Come on.
That's Sirius Black.
Really?
You
I was thinking
No,
the
it's
same
that
thing.
guy.
and face the god who has
Oh,
turned.
it's Ugliana.
The entrance to Hades'
Drama.
domain lies under the city of Los Angeles.
That
This
makes sense.
is where you will journey to.
Yeah, fair.
That's
Time is
hell.
short. Customarily, one waits to at least hear a name or two.
Okay,
before
well, I
choosing.
already chose Annabeth.
You sure you don't want to hear more?
The mission required someone to push me down a flight of stairs for it to succeed. You want someone who won't hesitate when they do it.
The Annabeth
You're like,
chase.
oh, he's gotta go.
It's not really
Now
how it
on
does
to
it in
the other
book, but
candidates.
I valid, like...
Oh,
witnesses! Hello!
With you. You. Funny.
He said
No,
you. I thought he
seriously,
said
who'd you choose?
you. I was like,
Chose
what?
you.
What?
It sounded like he went ew.
Ew.
He said you.
Yeah.
You
Because...
shall be betrayed
Ooh.
by the one who calls you friend.
And right now, nothing's more
Oh
important than
my
that.
god, it's Percy's turn to gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
I'm gonna pack the best snacks.
Yeah, basically in the books it's exactly the same. He just picks Grover first. He immediately just says Grover.
$200 in cash and a bag of these.
Oh yeah, this is
I
important.
think they're Canadian, maybe? Or
Sweetie,
from Chuck E. Cheese.
Context.
Sweetie,
They're golden
she
drachmas.
just said Chuck E. Cheese!
Dollars for human world.
Mike, I just said Chuck E. Cheese.
I'm just
Come.
like, Percy, I love you so much, but
I
like,
love you so much,
dude,
sweetie
he
baby,
has
but
water powers and was like, I can't figure out who my dad is.
Mike,
so are
I
we
just
surprised
said
that they
these gold
handed him
coins they may have
these
given
fucking
me.
gold coins, bro?
I don't know,
why.
man. Chuck E. Cheese? Come
My
on.
man, like, have you understood that you're like, it's Greece yet? Like, is he still not
Come
there?
on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Get with the program. I
feel
know
like
you're
he's
12,
just that
but
sarcastic that he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be a complete fucking dickhead.
oh shit.
Looks like,
God.
why don't you pick me, bro? I thought we were bros.
Oh, the shoes. Yeah.
Well, these are interesting. Those are interesting. I thought about choosing you before I chose Grover.
Hey, Grover's a lot stronger than people think.
I was afraid. I'm afraid if it gets in the way of the quest, Annabeth might try to. And you told me you'll always be on her side no matter what. And
It's okay.
He needs someone who's gonna be on his
Really?
side.
Okay, maybe they'll explain it
That's
later. Oh,
Thursday.
here we
that tree,
go.
huh?
Here we go.
She's really gonna miss that.
When
Percy!
Annabeth first arrived here with Tholly and Luke, they were being chased by monsters. So, at the last moment, Zeus intervened to save her life and changed her
Dad,
form.
you turned me into a fucking
The
tree,
most
bro.
powerful being.
She fought valiantly,
Yeah.
and she made
And
heroes
she
fate.
was dying, and he
She made
took
a pine
pity on
cone's
her
fate.
instead of letting her go to
He
hate.
did not just say that.
Forbidden
I. Oh!
He deserves a smack for that one. Like, he just tells you this such an emotional story. And I know he's not criticizing her, he's criticizing Zeus.
But
But, like, they just told you this dramatic story she went through that he's like, yeah, she's a fucking pine cone, bro.
fucking pine cone. Just some fucking pine cone ass bitch over here.
I cannot believe he said that.
Oh, Percy. Oh,
My
my
man,
God.
When the monsters start, they're probably like, we need to give a reason for every monster they meet to want to kill this boy. And it's gonna be a
Jesus.
smart ass mouth.
Honestly, it is a smart ass mouth. Pinecone's fate. Come
pretty
on,
sure
how
he's
stupid can you
Grover's
be,
a bro.
Percy?
Even the strongest ones.
Who do you think would be in charge?
I guess I assumed we do show of hands or something.
I mean, I agree with Grover there. He's like, who do you think would be
You
in
really
charge?
thought she was
Heroes'
gonna like
quests are
listen to you?
world-defining events. Change the balance of power on Olympus.
Ooh, okay. So in this scene, they go with
Quest is a
another
sacred thing.
minor god.
You're a forbidden child. Zeus might decide to take a shot at you himself.
Yeah.
Sky is his
Yeah, he
domain.
hates
He'd
people.
be serving you up on a silver platter.
And
You'll
he's
stay
like,
right there.
no. And he's
Why?
like,
I'm
yeah,
fine.
because your mom was smart.
Monsters can't smell you through that.
I don't think you should just get to decide we don't vote.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to vote on whether you get to
God,
decide.
she
we don't
doesn't give a
Grover,
fuck,
please.
bro.
Can you help your...
Oh golly, the road's getting bumpy cause I got me some friends.
What are you doing?
It's a consensus song. Verse 2
Grover, I
encourages us
don't
to
want
say
to
nice
have to
things
bully
about
you,
each
but
other.
I will.
Verse 2
Get up here on-
encourages us to say nice things about each other. Oh, Grover, I love you
Not
so
gonna
much.
fucking
And you'd be
happen,
amazed
bro.
at how disagreements just kind of...
Grover can only play 2 songs on his
God.
panpipe. That's what they say, is he can play like Mozart and Hilary Duff. I would just love to know
Problem.
if he can still only play 2 songs, what would his second song be for 2023? Because
It's still Hillary Duff.
it's still Hilary Duff.
He's just like really into it.
He's like really into that late,
Let the
like early
rain
2000s
fall
vibe.
down.
Wash away and let it come.
Or he
Yeah.
just starts belting out, "This is what dreams are made of."
Child of the big three, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, is at the most extreme risk. It's more complicated than that.
I smell fear.
That's bees. What a monster
He
senses...
says
I
that
don't
in the
know
book
that that's
depends on
too.
the
true.
monster, if you've ever got to confront one. Wherever your armor is weakest, that monster is probably coming right for it.
If Thalia were better at hers, there might not be a family of squirrels making her their home.
She really getting shit on for this
Is that why
today.
Hades sent you here?
The pride of Athena's offspring.
Hell yeah.
Perhaps the most formidable demigod child alive.
Why are you here?
Just bring him in, quick and quiet. That is what I was told. Lure him off this bus.
Why would
where
you
I can
tell
take
her
him
this?
quietly
Yeah,
away
this is
from so many
not
eyes,
really
and
how
your
it
quest
happens
goes
in the
on,
book.
and
Trying to
some
like
children must learn the
pin
hard
it
way.
as like
Is she gonna
Annabeth
betray
Look, I'm
him?
not
could
against the idea of
like
consensus.
give
I'm just
her
not
a
sure
way
the song
to
is
like
doing what you think it
betray
is.
Guys, you
him.
need a... Hey!
Yeah, see, I feel if we put the shoes in our bag, we don't have to carry a wooden box around.
Right. So in the book, I feel like that's way more climactic because like all 3
might
Furies
wanna
are
pause
on.
it.
Turns into a...
Huh?
You might just want to pause it while you explain, because I can only do
I'll
10
just
seconds
quickly
with it playing.
explain.
No, I just when I edit, if you talk for longer than 10
I
seconds, I
know.
have to chop up your sentence because I can't
I'll
do
be
more
nice
than
to
that.
Brooke in
Or YouTube says
editing.
no.
In the book it's a little bit different where all 3 Furies get on the bus, and so he sees all 3 of them all disguised as old ladies, and the way he does it is like Grover and Annabelle are in the back. They're all in the back, and then they start like coming for them. Then Annabeth gives him her hat and says like, "Oh, Percy, like take this and go and like run, like get away." As the older, like, cuz he's the big 3, so he's like the most, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
smelly of all of the 3. And he runs like you run out to the front, like get out with using my hat. And then as all 3 of them are coming towards them, the 2 of them, they realize that he's gone, and then Percy decides to careen the bus like to
Yeah, I'm gonna bet that's
crash it.
budget that they're putting somewhere else.
No, fully get why they did it, but it's
Yeah.
just like that he it was more just that there was a point where he got to choose between like running away and saving his two companions.
Yeah, they
And
almost gave that to her instead.
yeah, they sort of they gave it to her, and then like Annabeth in the moment, like in the books, chooses to be like, take the hat, go like complete the quest. And then he goes like, nah, screw that. I'm running the bus over, and and he takes out his pen and he kills one of the Furies to go
Yeah.
back and save them.
Yeah,
So it's
my
like,
thought process, I feel like they a little bit want Percy and Annabeth to be a little bit more like butting heads. Like they still butted heads in the other one, don't
for
get me wrong.
sure.
But in this one, it's definitely a little more like, is she trustworthy? I think because they're playing again on that person is gonna betray you
Yeah.
thing. So they're like, oh, is she gonna be the one
Yeah,
to
yeah.
betray him?
They didn't.
And I think they're also trying to give each of them a little more screen time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
think in
they're
the
like,
first
okay, we
book
can
there's
give
not
this to
as
her.
much, screen time for the other two. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was just like that was the only thing missing. In that one, he was like it was like they were already on the like road when they realized that all three people were Furies, and then they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit." What
Yeah,
do we do?
yeah, I'm gonna bet they were like, let's save that budget for something else.
You don't think they wanted to make a gigantic Greyhound
Fast
bus
and
explosion?
Furious bus scene.
Greyhound bus explosion with three uh otherworldly winged Furies in the same
Yeah,
scene?
because then like if the other stuff doesn't live up to that, you had like your crazy action in the third episode. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
What do you mean?
I would say we're the opposite of fine.
We were sent on a quest by the Oracle, by the gods. What do you think it would
That
be
means
easy?
we're fine.
Why are you so afraid of who you are?
What?
You know what's interesting about this particular Seder path is it's actually the one my Uncle Ferdinand took when he set out.
Just a
To be
kid doesn't
fair,
give you get to
Annabeth,
Clarice back
a
at camp.
lot has happened
Just
to him
a
in the
kid
last
doesn't have
couple
Hades
days.
sending top lieutenants to retrieve them.
Then at least let's call your mom.
Excuse me?
Athena? Your mother? Why don't we ask her for help?
Grover, will you explain to your friend that he needs to pull himself together?
He's my protector. It's his job.
He was my protector first.
First?
Okay, they don't.
What do you mean first?
Percy figures
Very
that
exciting.
out.
Annabeth had a Seder protector. That was you.
Percy's like, you're still lying to my ass.
Why didn't you tell me?
I mean, he did kind of promise no more lies, and then.
It's a lie of
Hamburgers.
omission. I'm on Grover's side.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was the word lie not in that sentence?
What are you doing?
Somebody's making hamburgers in the middle of nowhere on a Seder path. Whoever it is. They're
His
from our
little
world.
feet look good.
They said a good
Auntie
part.
M has a garden full of petrified stone folks. Yeah, this is someone from our world, all right.
Oh. They're guessing this a lot quicker.
Let's get out of here, please.
You should have accepted my offer when you had the chance.
Offer? What offer is she talking
Okay.
about?
Okay, to be fair to her, they haven't really had time to talk about that.
No. Okay, so this is
Tell
very
him
different.
things!
Resolve. Why not
This is
come inside
very
and I'll
different
help?
already.
It is very different.
Electo. The forbidden child has
Don't
been
look at her.
claimed. How long did you think that secret would keep?
He's like, I literally
It's a
don't
pleasure
know.
to meet you, son of Poseidon.
What are they playing? Maybe they're not going to make
Percy,
her
don't.
completely evil here.
She's a monster.
I think they might play with that a little more, because you remember what his mom said in the first episode?
Oh.
He had like that flashback where he's like,
yeah.
not all people who look like monsters are monsters, and not all people that look like heroes are heroes.
Yeah.
So I do wonder if like they're kind of updating it for the times and being like, hey, Medusa's not. But we could be wrong, and it could dive right into where we think it's going.
What I have read and what you're
Yeah.
remembering.
But it would be kind of interesting if some of the monsters they run into are more morally gray. Especially because a lot of them are like monsters because of things gods did, or like
Well,
things
Medusa,
out of their control.
I mean, already been revealed, Medusa is one of the ones that is very, like, morally gray in
Yeah.
actual mythology. Like, she was turned into a Gorgon with her three sisters, uh, because she offended Athena by hooking up with Poseidon in one of Athena's temples, which was like a big no-no. And
Yeah, so
then
I think
Athena turned all of her three sisters into Gorgons. So, like, it wasn't really her
yeah, it was kind of Athena
fault.
being a bitch.
Yeah, but like also Poseidon being a bitch. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you couldn't pick anywhere else to hook up, my dude.
Yeah. So
My
I think
guy.
but it's like it's being this insane punishment for something like human, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So in the book, they go all the way in and they eat some food before they
well, I don't. Yeah,
realize.
they might do that now, but
I'd be so
yeah, but
surprised
they'll know
because
it's
it's
her.
like they take forever and ever after eating the food, and it's only when Auntie M reveals that she had two sisters that Annabeth starts to realize that she's
Mhm.
like she starts to get suspicious, and then Grover starts going like, "Oh, that statue really looks like my Uncle Ferdinand." And
Oh
then
yeah.
they figure it out. So there's no fury in it. So that's a little bit
But,
different, but I'm interested
yeah.
to see what they do with it.
The choice
Yeah.
is yours.
Okay.
And she's not lying to them about who she is.
I just.
His
My
gut
mom
has
used to
helped
tell me
him
her story.
before.
Has.
The point was always
I
she
would
isn't what
always
people
do
think.
that.
And I
Mhm.
definitely trust
Like
my
you were
mom.
saying.
Interesting.
Oh, look at those.
I
Oh,
would eat
nice.
that cupcake.
I would eat the fuck
I
out
would
of
eat the
that.
fuck out of that cupcake.
This isn't the same for me as it is for you.
Why?
You don't eat
You're
food?
concerned I would hold a grudge against you simply because you are a daughter of Athena? Sit and eat.
And she's like, yo, Percy, I fucked your dad.
I don't like bullies. When one shows up on my doorstep, they end up spending a lot more time there than they planned for. You are loyal to your mother.
Depends how you
Yes.
look at it, I guess.
You stand by her.
Always.
You love her? So did I.
Lesbian?
Do you know the story of how I came to be this way?
Yeah, Tessa just told me.
Yeah,
Do
I
you?
just explained it. Roll back the tapes,
Athena
guys.
was everything to me.
You didn't mention the
worshipped
lesbian.
her. I wasn't like you, sweetheart. I was you.
Ooh.
I would have worshipped her that way for a lifetime. The sea god told me that he loved me.
He
I
sounds
felt as though he
bit
saw
like
me
a
in a way
player.
I had never felt seen before. I had embarrassed her and I needed to be punished. Not him. Me.
Yeah, kind of slut-shamey Athena.
Slut
Not a fan.
shamey.
They want
Yeah.
us to blame ourselves for their own shortcomings.
That is not what
Fucking
This
happened.
get
works
'em,
with
you
the
Medusa.
are a
theming.
liar.
Get 'em, Medusa.
Annabeth, are you really shocked that the woman who has only ever given you a fucking Yankees hat
Over.
ate all that?
Get ready to
Look
run.
at his little face.
Sooner or later, people like her,
Mm.
they always do.
I don't think she's like that.
Then you will be an easy mark for her. Your mother and I, we're like sisters in a way.
Oh, fuck.
Ah!
And do you trust your friends to help you to make her safe? Will they let you
Well, I'm sure
make
her
safe
mental
if
health
it
is not
conflicts
the
with their
best.
quest? Help you remove them from the equation
No,
so
that's
that you can
okay.
be free of them.
No, really,
If you
I
ask
think it's
me to.
okay.
Oh, good.
I gotta go.
That was great.
She's not gonna like that.
That
Yeah, it
whole
looks so cool.
so much tension. Like,
Oh, he put the shoes on.
yeah. Whoa, this is so crazy. So different.
That's a lot.
Oh, this is like... Guys, it's that bit in, what is it? Jesus fucking Christ. It's that bit in National Treasure 2.
Oh my god, get away from me. Nick Cage fucking shows up. Percy needs to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Guys, the map is written on the back of the Declaration
We
of
need
Independence.
lemon juice.
The map to Olympus is on the back of the
No, they all probably know where everything is. They're just not telling him because it's funny.
The
That's how I
map to
feel.
Olympus. It's written on the back of the Declaration of Independence.
God, it's so
They
obvious.
just need to go down into the. Okay.
Come on.
This joke has gone far enough.
Here's the plan. I'll get in the air. I'll draw her attention. As soon as you hear me say Maya, you guys start. Oh boy. Okay.
We are not our parents until we choose to be.
Me remembering you're not supposed to look at her, but she's hot. It's a problem.
And
Oh, and then I see the snakes, and I'm like, yeah, never mind.
Shown your father.
Don't talk to
I'll
me.
deal with
What
that.
it means to stand up for.
Horny jail.
You could
Bonk.
choose
Bonk.
to save your mother. Let's have a look at you.
No thanks. Don't open your eyes.
What?
Oh, she made her
Whoa! Look, VFX wise, great choice.
invisible.
VFX budget wise, incredible choice. Having your
man.
kid actor just go
found
like
it?
this. I'm waiting to
Did we
see
like
if they
feel
do the
for
next.
it or something?
I'm waiting to see.
My
if they
hands
do
are
the next thing.
kind of full.
Of course.
Yeah, open the fucking door. Maybe she'll give him some respect now, Annabeth. He is trying his best.
Aw. Grover gets a proper moment with Ferdinand now.
What is it?
In the book, they kind of breeze
This is
past
as far
it.
as it got.
It's kind of played for laughs.
It's not really, but they just
We
kind of
aren't even
breeze
to
past
Trenton.
it.
He doesn't look afraid.
That's true.
We probably should get going. It'll be dark soon.
But what are we gonna do with the head? Leave the hat on and bury it in the basement. That ought to keep it safe.
You could have saved your mother. That's what she said to you, like you discussed it already. Is your mother still alive?
She's with Hades. While we're at it, you
Oh.
should have accepted my offer.
Ooh.
What's that
Yeah,
about, do you
people in
think?
glass
Yeah.
houses
We
should
have to
not
hear
throw
from
stones.
Olympians.
Enough! Hey, I've been trying to keep this quest on track without upsetting either of you.
But you're both annoying.
But maybe things need to get a little upsetting before they move forward. You've been fighting with her. You've been fighting with me.
Because the Oracle said one of you would betray me. Okay?
Oh, way earlier.
Annabeth's
shall
like, I
fail
don't
to
consider
save
you
what
a friend.
matters
It's
most
not
in the
me.
end. That's the rest of what
You're
she
not
said
even
to
my
me.
friend, you're just some guy.
Damn
If I had
out.
anyone
Yeah.
to be on my side, no matter what, it was you. And now I'm feeling so alone.
Alecto offered to help our quest if I gave you up to her.
What did you say?
I killed her sister.
Medusa offered to help me save my mom if I turned to the two of you.
What'd you say?
Well, he cut her head
Wow,
off.
you cut her head off.
We can decide that as long as the three of us are together, none of us are gonna be alone.
I think I've got a better idea what to do with this.
Yes, they did it!
Some of it goes to Olympus.
Percy, you can't ship Medusa's head to Olympus.
Who's gonna stop me?
Why not?
Her in
I
the family
understand
program.
him.
Yes,
I
but
think he's like me.
we're not.
Really?
Broken.
Very not. Look, when you look at it that way,
And it
seems
would be
kinda like
funny
tribute or
if
something,
Zeus opened
doesn't
it.
This is what he
Besides-
does in the book as well. I think in the book they have her just be
So
like
this
a
isn't
straight
exactly what I meant.
ally, like
By choosing each
Yeah.
other.
Oh golly, the road's getting
Whatever.
bumpy. Consensus.
ah.
What?
I'm gonna yell myself if something I know who I think it's. Oh wow! So
Magic.
in the thing he
I thought
finds
it's
like
a goo. It's a 600. I was like, goo? Like, at first I was like, oh, G-O-D, and I was like, no, that's an O, goo. It's a number. It's fine. I'm
fucking
like Percy,
Gooigi is here.
I think different.
Fucking Gooigi comes up.
Well, I was like, oh, God. And then I
remember
was
who?
like, oh no,
Do you remember who plays Hermes?
fuck no. I don't think I looked any of it up. I didn't.
Oh,
I only watched the trailer.
I saw 3 castings for
Oh.
3 different gods before we watched this show, and one of them was Dionysus, one of them was like Percy, and this was the last one that I saw before I stopped looking
Oh,
at
okay.
things for the show.
Yeah, I
And
only watched the
play.
trailer.
It's
He looked.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, I've never seen Hamilton, but I watched Encanto and I loved it.
I did love Encanto. I see spirals.
Oh, there she is.
There we go. There's Medusa. Well, that was a great episode. I wish it was longer.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already over.
I wish it was longer. And I was a little bit scared for Lin-Manuel Miranda to start rapping, which he did not.
I don't think he'll rap in this show.
How much do you want to bet?
I don't want to bet. I didn't read it recently. I don't remember that. But
No,
maybe
I
he'll have
know. I don't think Hermes ever rapped. It was just.
I'll never take a bet because they completely changed part of this story. But
They
I think for the
completely
better.
changed it. They completely
I think
changed
it's way
it.
more updated.
It was interesting. I liked the changes. I thought it was interesting. I thought it still, having just read the last couple chapters, I thought it updated it in an interesting way. The I see what they're doing, pitting like Annabeth and Percy off each other and making them kind of more rivals on a trip.
Yeah.
Whereas in the story, in the book, they're more like, we're allies. And
Yeah, I kind of feel like this makes more sense
yeah, I
for
feel like
how they're doing the characters because they are very different personalities,
they
and
are
it makes more
very, and
sense
they
that
are in the
they.
book as well, but I just think in the book they're like, oh, we're allies and you're so good at questing and you want the quest, so come on, Annabeth. And
Yeah, and in this one, he's like, yeah, she'll never like me.
yeah, and so I think in this one it kind of makes sense that he's like, well, at least I know you're the one that's like, I feel like in Percy's mind he's like, oh, Grover's never gonna betray me.
And
Annabeth
Annabeth is never
is
gonna see me
really
as her
good at
friend.
shit, but she's never gonna like me, so clearly she's the one that's gonna betray me. And
Yeah.
I just gotta keep an eye out for when she's gonna do it.
Well, and
So
also, yeah, he's like, she's never gonna consider me a friend. So, like,
yeah.
maybe even if
Which
then
is
it's like
kind of
she
what he
won't.
does in the book as well. He's like kind of like, oh, we're not friends or whatever.
Yeah. But obviously,
Yeah,
you're gonna become friends, bro. Like, that's
obviously,
so obvious. How
theater
did you
camp
not read the book?
rules. All right, what's our question for this episode?
I gotta think. I gotta go back through the episode. Okay.
We gotta go back
Uh
through the mind palace of the
oh, I do
episode.
got a good one, I think.
Go for it.
And it's related to the bus journey.
Hell yeah.
What are your go-to travel snacks if you're going on a long road trip?
Ooh, I love that question.
Not really like Percy related specifically, but I
That's a
think a fun
great
question.
question. I love that question. What are your go-to travel snacks? I'm gonna go number one travel snack always is Chex Mix. I know it's too salty. I know I know it's gonna make me chug the drink I've got, but I just can't resist it. My number one snack is Chex Mix. And my number two snack is probably Gatorade because I've eaten too much Chex Mix and now I need to
Yeah.
replenish.
I feel like I think of mine in stages. Like
Mm.
whenever my family goes on a road trip, we always stop at like a Dunkin's
I
before
do love
like
it. Yeah.
taking the drive. So it's like, okay, I get if it's cool, I get a like refreshery type drink
Yeah.
and sandwich and like that's normally breakfast. But if I'm like
That's
packing
not a
snacks,
snack.
yeah, but I see it as a snack. But like if I'm packing, if I'm like I'm bringing this to eat on the way
Okay.
there,
Okay.
It's normally like the Ritz crackers with the peanut butter
Oh, the Ritz
and a
crackers with the peanut.
water.
I don't live in America. Fun fact, guys, I don't live in America anymore. I don't have the
You
Ritz
can't tell.
crackers with the peanut butter. Yeah, shut up.
That's my question next week. What do you think Tessa's accent is?
Where do you think Tessa's from? What is that accent? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Whatever. Oh, I
I
can
wish I
send
had
you
those.
some. I can
Yeah,
send you
they're
some.
great. I love those. I do still get the pretzels with the peanut butter in the inside though.
Mhm.
The sourdough
Mm.
pretzels with the peanut butter in the inside. Also an elite snack. Also does make your mouth real dry though. So
Yeah, if we stop at a gas
a
station, I'm getting combos.
consideration. Combos are a great snack.
I'm getting fucking combos, and anyone outside of the US thinks they're disgusting. And then if you
No,
grew up here,
I
you're
love
like,
them.
combos are good.
I still love them. I think my what would my UK snack be? My UK road snack would be probably
Oh, eating crumpets. I just piss off every UK person who finds this
It
video.
would probably be like mini cheddars, which are like just very like
Cheez-It?
small. They're not as crunchy as Cheez-Its. They're like melty Cheez-Its. They're like little
Oh.
crackers that no, they're little you would like them. They're little crackers
Okay.
that are like cheesy little crackers that are about that big. They just eat them and they just melt in their
We
mouth.
have to do a snack exchange soon, and we'll
Snack
just...
exchange.
If prices weren't so much for shipping.
Who else is in a different area? And let us know what is your best snack from your area.
Yeah, what is your road trip snack, or what is your best snack in your specific
Give
area?
me your best snack. We want to know. And we can't wait until next week. I truly can't wait. Where can I pirate the next episode?
Like,
how do I see it?
this?
I can't wait.
I know. That's the one thing, like, they don't do drops. They do, like, weekly, and I'm like, this is hard for me.
I want to see it. But in the meantime, make sure you get in that down thing.
Yeah, you have to hit all the
bell.
buttons,
Hit
the bell.
button. Do all the
I don't even
things.
know what the bell does, but you have to do it. Thank you.
It's notifications. Get on it.
We do
Love you guys.
appreciate it. And it helps the video. So
And it helps the video do better.
We will see you guys next time.
See you guys next week. Bye.